Welcome, I am 1111 Code. I'd like to talk about the great Nikola Tesla. I mean, why ain't his knowledge readily available? He should be revered for what he knew. Like quantum, it's all quantum, baby. He introduced me to quantum physics. Wow, that changes everything. It proves that consciousness changes things. Don't know whether you're aware of the double slit experiment, which when they run the experiment, the particles change when consciousness is there. It's like it's aware that consciousness is being looked at, and it changes. So that proves to you that your consciousness is very powerful. You are a powerful being. Part of quantum, it's like he believes your thoughts could materialize things. He believes your thoughts are like matter materializing already. He believed in the ethers. The ethers is where all the information that's ever been known by anyone on this planet or anywhere in the universe. It's all collected and stored in the ethers. And somehow Tesla and maybe other people can tap into these ethers and get this divine knowledge or information, then act on it. No, not all of it is going to be tangible to you, but Tesla was a great believer in the ethers. He believes we're all vibrating. We are the light. That's his quote. Tesla believed that we were energy made into light matter beings. Then when we're done, our matter was changed back to light and eventually back to energy. Well, anyway, more on what Tesla knew. He invented the alternating current. We had direct current. I mean, it gave us the electric, but say you powered up a street, say 100 metres even, you'd need a power station at the end of the street to power up the next street, and so on and so forth. So it wasn't really viable. So Tesla came up with AC, which is alternating current. So when the current done 100 metres, it could switch to a different current and carry on, so you wouldn't need the substations, the power stations. Genius. And he took a patent out on the alternating current in 1888 for £60,000, or $60,000, should I say. I think that's amazing. I mean, Tesla was born in 1856, so that's 32 years of age he was. Wow, that's unbelievable. He was born in Serbia, and he died in 1943 in New York. Getting back to Tesla, what else did he know? Well, he really wanted to create a tower which he could power the earth with. So he went in with J.P. Morgan. Like J.P. Morgan was going to fund the tower, better known as Cliff. It was around the time of the Industrial Revolution. Well, they got a tower up, and when it was ready to be powered, Tesla said he wanted to power Earth for free. And obviously J.P. Morgan wanted to make money out of it. He wanted a return on his investment. So inevitably, pulled the plug. Tower was brought down. Tesla was then branded like a bit of a madman or mad scientist, so to speak. time as that, but that wasn't the end of it anyway. I mean, by the time I say, around the time of probably 1923, Tesla wrote to Einstein to look at his E equals mc squared equation, because Tesla was convinced about the ethers. He said he needed to somehow incorporate the ethers in his equation. And why he was saying about the ethers is because of quantum entanglement. Quantum entanglement means when an atom splits into two by itself, it can still communicate to itself, even if it's at different ends of the universe. So it can split itself and still talk to itself, communicate to itself, and that's called quantum entanglement. I mean, Einstein looked at it, but what he never really said was something spooky was happening, and he left it at that. Because around a similar sort of time, 1923, Tesla sent out the papers to be reviewed by all the scientists around the world in 1923 about the quantum theory. When all the scientists look at the paper around the world, it's called peer reviewed, and that's what happened. And then in 1925, after the papers took 2 years to go around, they debunked it. They said, quantum baby, nah, not believing it. I think Tesla was definitely mad. Branded mad physicist, mad scientist. And really, he was blackballed, you know, lost in history now. Well, until now. I mean, going back to that, they're saying there's no quantum. No, we don't believe in it. No. Obviously they did, because a little over 20 years later, they split the atom themselves to make the nuclear bomb. I've done in quantum, I don't know what it is. And a new person now who comes along, a Tesla style person, can learn the mechanics of quantum. The mechanics is where it's all happening. It's really, really hard to comprehend. Whoever they can, it'll be the new man, it'll be the new seer. Trust me on that. Plus, going back to Tesla, what else you know? It's got the Tesla coil. If you look into the Tesla coil, you can make energy out of nowhere. It's called 0-point energy. I'm sure you might have heard of it. Anti-gravity, UFOs, so they get off the ground. He knows there's something in that, because he had power wirelessly. He like wireless power. He can stick light bulbs in the ground and they'll illuminate. Geezer believed in that 0-point energy ethers. To me, that sounds like 4D. I mean, Einstein was good at what he done. Because Einstein, relativity, that's matter. It's everything you can see. That's 3D. And Tesla's all about dark energy, all things you can't see really. I class that as 4D. Right. And also 4D is like the 369 code. Tesla swore to anyone that if you can unlock the code, the 369 code, that's the code to the universe. And there is a lot in numbers, definitely. He weren't a mathematician, that's what let him down. He couldn't do equations. So, you know, if he could, wow. But yeah, anyway, back to the 369. I've looked at the 9 code myself. 9's everywhere. I mean, 3 plus 6 is 9. It don't have to be visible, but it's there. It's like the 432 hertz, which adds up to 9. That's the miracle hertz. That is. You listen to that. That's a healing. It's good for healing your mind your brain is also at 5 to 8 hertz. That's like more like the love, the body. And he knew about these things, and we're talking like early 1900s. And I think it's pretty amazing. The last thing I'm going to say is about the patents he had. If you look into all the patents he had over 300 patents on inventions and improving things, all to do with like electric and energy and wirelessness. All I can do say is look him up, look into him. There's so much that guy knows, and there's stuff I haven't covered here, but hopefully anyone else out there got any comments, any likes, any subscribers, I'll be happy. I am 11 Code. I love you all.